Hello and welcome to GRV Extra's preview of the 2014 Group 1 handpick Sky Racing Top Gun. Another cracking field, Simone. I'm joined by Simone now to preview the race, and there's a $200,000 first fall guaranteed pool as well. Plenty happening.
It certainly is, James. Plenty of activities for the kids. There'll be face painting, show bags, plenty of AFL stars, and people can also try their hand at a handball competition against those AFL players. So plenty happening on course, but James, the racing, fantastic.
Yeah. Racing's hot, and of course Bontempelli, one of the rising stars of the AFL, is going to be there, so why not head along to the Meadows this Saturday night. We'll start with the box draw, Simone, starting with number 1, the outstanding girl from Sydney, Chica Destacata. Suitably
drawn from the red.
Number 2, Kibo, first up from the early part of August for trainer Darren McDonald. He'll need all of his polish on Saturday night.
Oakvale Destiny, she has had a couple of starts at the Meadow, but in great form at the moment.
Number 4, Flash Reality, the Queenslander for Tony Breddy's no stranger to Victorian Greyhound Racing.
Buckle Up Wes, the Australian Cup winner, not the best draw in 5.
Number 6, Awesome Project, another Darren McDonald runner. At his best, he's a super freak, probably not going as well at the moment.
Alan D, the one that everyone will be talking about, will go into this race as the favourite.
Number 8 being Zipping Willow. Look, I would have preferred this greyhound drawn from an inside draw out there in box 8. Let's not forget the reserves this time, Simone. 9, Mapunga Haley. 10, My Bro Fabio. The reason I say that, Simone, is a couple of years ago, David Bale got a start and he won the race at $35 being a reserve.
Certainly did, and they'll definitely be in with a chance if they do get a start on Saturday night, James. But let's have a look at the replay of Alan Deed and his Adelaide Cup win. This is why this chaser will be favourite. Not like him to begin the way he did. He was beaten for pace going into the first turn, but he is a class act.
He is a class act. I remember calling him at Ballarat probably about 4 or 5 weeks prior to the Adelaide Cup, and he flew out there in a 5:45. So he can do it on the odd occasion. As we saw from box 2, he left beautifully. Headed by 2 speedy types, blurred lines to 7, 6 Valadares, they cross easily. Oakvale Destiny, Simone, she got to a lovely spot 3rd.
She did, and this chaser won that Adelaide Cup. He also was a finalist recently at Wentworth Park, ran a 29.43 there. So there's absolutely no doubt that this chaser can run. It also trialled at the Meadows Saturday night in 29.63.
Just that breathtaking turn of foot off the back against top line sprinters. He just turned it on there and he left them standing. So no doubt he's going to play a big part on Saturday night. Of course, the Wheeler clan, they've dominated the Top Gun in the past 3 years with Dinah Nayland, Alan Harper and David Bell. Can they make it 4 straight?
Possibly, James, but I'm going to take a bit of a chance here with number 1, Chica Destacata over Alan Deed, 4 Flash Reality and 2 Kibo. Chica Destacata, there's no doubt that she's up to this, can find the lead. She's met Tommy Brislane 4 out of her last 5 starts and won 2 of those. I think if she gets away to a good start, they're going to have to chase her down. Of course, Alan Deed, just not the best draw, but probably the best dog in the race. 4, Flash Reality, I think he can begin at times. He can't. Tony Brett always complains about getting the visitors box when he's here in Victoria. He's got it again. And number 2, Kibo, did run a 5.03 on one occasion at the Meadows. If he does that again, well, he's in with a great chance too.
Yes, indeed. It's a tricky one, Simone. I've been up and down with my selections, and I remember Kibo winning a heat of the Australian Cup, and he just showed blinding early pace. If he bounces back like that, he'll play a big part as well. But look, I'm going to settle on 7, Alan Deed. I feel he's the greyhound now. He's the greyhound racing well leading into this race, and I think he'll be very hard to beat. 7 on top to beat 4, Flash Reality. The Queenslander will probably jump with them, should get a bit of room from the centre pin. I think he'll play a big part. Then 3, Oakvale Destiny, and I've thrown in number 2, Kibo. I think Darren McDonald can get this fellow firing first up from a break.
That's the key to it, isn't it, James? Because a number of these greyhounds aren't, we're not looking at their current form, we're looking at form from about 6 months ago, namely Kibo, Buckle Up Wes, and in their own right, and at that time they were flying machines. Let's hope that they're going to this race with the fitness they need.
That's exactly right. That could be the key to Kibo. Maybe he has to, if Darren McDonald's got him firing on all cylinders, he'll play a big part. So it's going to be a cracking race on Saturday night. Make sure you head to the Meadows. Group 1 racing, handpicked field, the Sky Racing Top Gun, plenty happening on and off the track, and we hope to see you then on Saturday night.